Rotary helps join leaders. It helps exchange ideas, and it helps us learn how to take action.
It's a service organization of people. It's not gender specific, it's not culturally specific, it's not age specific.
I have this thing about always trying to wear Rotary logos and pins and the like, and I think that's important no matter where you are, so people notice that, oh, by the way, that person happens to be a Rotarian.
The oldest service organization in the world, Rotary was founded in 1905 by Paul Harris as a place where professionals with diverse backgrounds could connect and form lifelong friendships.
If you're in any kind of business or even individual, I think it's pretty important to know that, well, I know somebody that works in communications or this, so maybe I could check with that person.
A Bob, a Sally, an Ardell, a Steve, it didn't make a difference. Everybody's on a first name basis.
That's one of the benefits of going to a meeting, is that you get to learn about all these different aspects of what's happening locally, what's happening on the state level, and hopefully get speakers internationally that you can share things, what they're doing.
And he would excuse himself on Thursdays to go to Rotary. And he said, "Do you know why I like Rotary?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Because I get to talk to people that don't work at Mayo Clinic." And I thought, yeah, that's kind of neat.
Kidding aside, Rotary is responsible for a number of local and international humanitarian efforts. One of those many programs is Strive.
Strive is a Rotarian-led program. You don't have to be a Rotarian, but it is organized and run by Rotary members. And Strive stands for Students Taking a Renewed Interest in the Value of Education. I went to Mayo High School here in Rochester, Minnesota, and senior year got pretty difficult and was introduced to a program by our counselor.
Strive is an opportunity for those students to meet with business professionals and have a relationship with an adult that is not a parent.
It was nice talking to my mentor because she didn't have a first-hand account on my grades and the things I went through high school.
The program finishes with a banquet.
I think either the second name or the last name that they called, and called out my name, and I was pretty surprised because I didn't think I did that well. And I remember calling you that morning to let you know because I was really surprised.
For Kira, Strive was a turning point for her senior year. She is finishing her third year of college and has made the Dean's List every semester.
Youth Exchange is actually a 3-club initiative for all 3 of our clubs here in Rochester, and we work together on it to support our students.
This is the second time my husband and I have hosted a student, and it is a fantastic experience.
7 months ago, our inbound student from India, Tanish, stepped on American soil. He was here just in time for his first Minnesota winter.
So winter was like really fun for 1 month, and after 1 month it was annoying. Yeah, I mean, it's just fun for like the 5-year-olds. It's not fun for like big people, yeah. It's annoying, it's too much snow.
Caitlin, John Marshall freshman, will be headed to Germany in the fall as one of our outbound students.
I started crying and I was so happy. I told Sophie and all my pets too that I was going to Germany.
Exchange is like not a year in your life, it's like a life in a year, and like you get to meet like new people, new friends, and like it's all amazing. You get to know about the new culture and all this stuff, so it's really good.
September 24th of 2010, we had 10.5 inches of rain overnight after having 3 weeks of rainstorms. All of our businesses were closed for at least a period of time because Main Street was flooded and our ball field was destroyed.
Janice approached the Rotary Flood Committee and asked for help with the cost of the safety netting for the ball field. Rotary responded.
What's really kind of cool with that is last summer, on August 1st, we had a community movie night, and that netting is actually what we attached our sheet to project the movie onto.
3 local clubs, district support, and an international pipeline of Rotarians allow for a strong support of humanitarian projects worldwide.
A good example of how we leverage what we do here is the World Community Service Group. We help fund projects abroad. 2 projects that I have in progress myself. One is in South Sudan and the other is in Guatemala.
In Guatemala, the installation of cooking stoves will improve the air quality in the homes for women and children. In South Sudan, oxygen equipment will help children with pneumonia.
They asked me then early on, would I go over to Nicaragua and be a part of one of the delegations.
Fast for Hope is built on the idea of asking the people what their needs are.
You're there in person, you get to see people's eyes, you look at where they live, you look at their hopes, their dreams, and work with them, and it's a very different feeling.
By addressing those hopes and dreams together, Fast for Hope aims to build solutions that can be self-sustaining.
It's that old adage where rather than give someone a fish, teach them to fish. You want them to be self-sufficient and to have the skills to be able to do whatever comes their way long after you've left.
Rotary has led the fight against polio since 1979 and has reduced polio cases by 99% worldwide.
My exposure, for the want of a better way of putting it, to polio is that one of my neighbors contracted polio as a baby. He and I were born within a couple of weeks of each other.
Years ago, people who had the crippling disease oftentimes spent the rest of their lives in an iron lung. That would be the worst.
If there's one place that still has it, then, you know, we're not safe.
Rotary has had a tremendous impact on helping to eradicate polio. And there are only 2 countries left where we still have polio, and that is Afghanistan and Pakistan.
We are this close to ending polio, and it's because of Rotary and Rotarian efforts all around the world. And how incredible is that, to say as Rotarians, we, the collective we, have ended polio.
Rotary. We are neighbors, friends, and community leaders. We come together to create positive, lasting change in our communities and around the world. And with you, we can accomplish more.
Rotary really is an organization that's all about doing good in the world.
Service to mankind, and that's important. I think we all need to do more of that, and this is a great vehicle to be able to do that.
For me to be content and to be able to look at myself in the mirror in the morning, I need to know that I'm a good person and that I am working hard, that I'm earning my paycheck, and that I'm giving something back, and this is an opportunity for me to give something back.
We step into what a project is and is needed, either locally or internationally, and just get it done.
At the heart of everything that Rotary does is a service component, but through that is an opportunity to build friendships.
For me, in a simple phrase, it's an opportunity to make a difference in my community. That's what Rotary is to me.
They care about people, they care about helping people, and they care about their own personal growth through learning about the community, the state, the nation, and really the world. So that might sound, you know, kind of kumbaya, but I really believe it's true.